Hey guys, short video. You know, hold on a second. Load that short video. I wanted to show off my shirt. The shirt doesn't even fit me anymore. It's like a 3X. I'm like a large now, or more like a medium at this point, but closer to large. So this shirt, I bought this years ago. It's still in pretty decent shape. I might get rid of it. I was thinking about donating it to a church. Like one of those, because would they take it? I don't know if they would take it because I would like to see that though. Like, is your is your charity above your hypocrisy? That's what I'd like to know. Anyway, I wanted to do this video. I didn't really want to do it because it's so late and I'm tired and I've got to go to bed and get up in the morning and go to work. But I wanted to do this video about LaVey. Would be his 90th birthday. For those who don't know, Anton Szandor LaVey would have been 90. He was the founder and leader of the Church of Satan, the atheistic religion. I know, or atheistic philosophy. It's not really calling it a religion; is more because of practice and communal despondence, and more about culture than it is about the facet of a god or god being or a godhead. But the current leader is and has been the current leader for quite some time now is Magus Peter H. Gilmore. But he wrote a really great thing on the Church of Satan website. I do recommend reading it. It's a nice little impromptu dedication to the late doctor. And I mean, I can't really speak much. The only thing I'd like to say is like, wow, I first discovered LaVey. I tried to do this video earlier, but I'm like, yeah, it's not fitting the narrative that I want to speak about, so I'm going to do this over. So I first discovered LaVey through Marilyn Manson. I was a big fan of Marilyn Manson, and being an oddball kid, you kind of, lean towards those kind of guys where it's like, oh, he kind of gets me, and he gets what I'm about, and his music kind of resonates with me in a way that the post-industrial metal sound of like Tool and Nine Inch Nails did for me, and also like I was a big fan of like that sort of music, like Rob Zombie, White Zombie, Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Iron Maiden, of course. So stuff like that. So I learned about LaVey through Marilyn Manson's Long Hard Road Out of Hell, and then I read the Satanic Bible, like many people do. And I just wanted to say that I'm just, I don't know. Give me a second. I just wanted to say he was gone too soon, and his philosophy speaks volumes nowadays. So, not going to get too much into detail, just to give my own little shout out that he would have been 90 years old, 1930, born 1930. He was, surprisingly, kind of like the Tiger King guy, except a more charismatic, chauvinistic version of the Tiger King. I mean, he kept tigers and lions as pets, and he was a showman, but he was also a very intelligent philosopher. He was a man of multi-talented skills that really didn't fit into society the way we're supposed to fit, like a little cognitive piece, but I do resonate greatly with him, and I miss him, and I miss a lot of what he represented. I respect Magus Gilmore today, what he represents too, but there's something about LaVey that even Gilmore would say is that he was a unique individual that, quite frankly, we'll probably never see the likes of again, in my lifetime at least. And I'll seriously miss him. I still do. He died in, I believe, 1996, 1997, I believe. I thought it was later. I really thought it was later, but it was fairly early. And miss it. I miss everything about it, but those times, especially like post-satanic panic, I mean, I wasn't really raised in that, but I discovered it after that, like, and when we were still dealing with it, it's amazing what we deal with today, and we're going back into that threshold of far-right religious look at me. But, I mean, I don't care. Religion-wise, I don't really care. I'm just more paying tribute with this, and I'll do a better one later. I just don't have the time. But I just wanted to say happy birthday, you know. And we needed LaVey at the time. His philosophy speaks resoundingly louder now more than ever. And I found it interesting that, like, you know, Tiger King comes out and 90th anniversary. I hope there's something special in the next decade for the 100th anniversary of his birth. And I think that we'll see we'll see a big thing. I believe it will be there, and hopefully I'm going to be part of it, but I don't know. Not something I usually show up for, not something I usually admit to, so we'll see. But LaVey is my man, and I think that we're living in a time now where it hurts more to celebrate and be happy, you know, for 90 years, but it's like gone too soon even. And I can imagine what the great doctor would say about what's going on in the world today, but I also think that what Regis Gilmore says is just as intriguing, especially with oh yeah, you should go to the website, thechurchofsatan.com, and see the little, well, it's not little, but the short essay that he wrote in lieu to Dr. LaVey's 90th. It's really well written. It speaks to the contemptuous times that we live in, and the harmonious lull that we all put out to those who still choose to congregate in a time where plague is definitely upon us. And I can't think of anything better than like Rats's or Ghost's song Rats. At this time, it's just incredible the times we live in. But thank you for listening. This might not be akin to you, but that's all right. But I appreciate you watching anyway. So, Ave Satanas to LaVey, and happy 90th wherever you are, man. Hopefully, you know, where you are is what we all expect, and that is that this great thing is just a means to an end, and there's no suffering, there's no pain, there's nothing against the agony of and ecstasy of death. But hopefully, what LaVey's life will ever outshine any death, and it resonates with me. It really does. And I think now more than ever, our philosophy as a whole, regardless of where you stand with the church, where you stand with your philosophies in general, is that the left-hand path has been shown to be the most righteous path of all, and the personal individual is always as sacred, if not better than the herd mentality. So thank you all for listening, and have a great night.